Darwin Duck. I'm gonna be using the emulator so I can save state in case I need to show something many times. So, this game was made by Disney, in case you didn't know. Something very important about this game is that it uses the Mega Man 5 engine, so it is quite similar, but not exactly. So once you start, here's the first thing that you have. You have a stage select. So where do you wanna go? For speedrunners, it really won't make a difference if you go the bridge level or if you go to the sewer level, which is the one in the right side. So it really doesn't matter if you go to this one or this one, but it matters because there's a boss that has RNG, the one in the sewers. For that matter, the speedrunners prefer to go to this level, but really doesn't make a difference. So I'm gonna start with this level. Well, yeah, with this level, with the bridge. So it's very important to get familiarized with the mechanic. You can shoot and jump like any other game. You can duck and shoot. If you duck, you cannot jump, so you need to be standing still to be able to jump. You can duck and jump, so get used to that. Another thing, you can do tiny jumps, really very small jumps. Every single time you jump, there is like a slowdown moment, and you lose a couple of frames, which really won't make a huge difference, but it does make a difference. Another thing that I will say is very important is just to know like how many hits each enemy is taking. And so in this level in particular, there's like many routes. I'm just gonna do the speedrun route, which is the fastest one, and if something is too hard I will try to explain. Oh man, that was not the speedrun way. Sorry, I just completely forgot. I haven't played the game in a while. Yeah, so you just grab here and go this upper way, and then you just jump straight. That guy is not gonna hit you. Then you can just jump over those things. The same goes here. Well, you can take damage boost if you want. I suggest really to kill those guys. Here you can shoot the bat while jumping, so it is cool. Some of these bats won't move until you don't jump, so you can just jump and shoot like that. Here, this one in particular, I suggest you to go to the wall and then you just do a short hop and jump, hit. So some of the enemies, like those ones, don't really hit you. You can go in this one in particular to skip like this animation from holding that hook. You can just do a jump to the second one, and then going all the jumps. You can skip some of them. Oh, I did something important there. I shoot the bat. Oh my god, man, I suck doing tutorials. Well, I'm just gonna kill myself, and that was bad. I need to be saving more often, sorry for that, so just one more time. So as I told you, don't do the damage boost there. You can only save like 1 second, and it's important. The health of Darwin Duck is shown in the top left. It is a heart shape, and you have madres. You have only four hits that you can take, and then you die. Well, I'm gonna save here. So this jump is very important. What I normally do, well, you can do like that jump, like that, and shoot in the middle air to hit those guys. It is very precise to do that shoot, and then you can just go without stopping, which is the purpose of speedrunning. So that is something you might just wanna try. In case you don't do it or you just go the bottom way, you have to wait because those bats are quite hard. if they hit you, like you can just easily die and you lose a lot of time. So that is why, well, you will have to practice that part. It's not that tough. It is possible to do a jump from there to this platform, but it's not that great. I mean, it's not that hard and it doesn't save too much time, so basically just going up. Then you have the bottom and top route. I take the top route in this part and I kill these ones. You can jump off those things earlier, and also you can jump earlier. You don't have to wait until the very far right to do the jump. You can jump a little bit sooner, like now. Oh, I cannot pause the emulator. But yeah, what I normally look is this thing right here. I look to that thing to do that jump. Just more or less when Darwin Dog, his head is like in the middle of here. That's when, like, my visual cue that I know I can jump, like now, and like now. So it's really easy. And well, you can also jump a little bit earlier there. In this one in particular, you don't have to wait until it goes down that platform. Well, that will be really good, but you can just jump and jump immediately, so you can make it up there without waiting. For this one, it is a tactic that is a damage boost there. Just basically take a damage in these bones here, then you can just go. Because if you go down, it knocks you back, which is still a damage boost, but is slower. Matters. And if you take too long before jumping, that happens. I would suggest, like, for a good run, just go safe, not taking the hits. And what I mean by not taking the hits is because of this last part. Matters. Well, I took the hit. In fact, let me just go back. Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna show you why it's better to have like full health in this part. So I'm gonna save right there, well, actually here. So first of all, you wanna, if that guy is throwing that knife, it is kind of in a random or a global timer. So sometimes you can make it like straight away, or sometimes it's gonna throw the knife straight away. But anyway, you wanna grab this weapon. Sorry, I forgot one mechanic. When you press select button, you switch your weapon. Here in the top left you can see. And what does that do? You just shoot whatever weapon I have. So I have the thunder gas, as you can see. So that makes just like that thing, which is it's not really powerful. This is the thunder gas. And that weapon is not really good. So now I just grab the heavy gas, as you can see. So this weapon is different, it is cool. Wherever you throw it, just throws like some things, so you can just be here and try to hit that guy, which is not a cool strat, just I'm showing the special weapon. So, but what you want, right after you grab that, you just go, and here comes the thing. If you're low in health, you will have to wait for these guys or try to kill them, which they take 1 hit, 2 hits, ouch, 3 hits, 4 hits. So it takes 4 hits to kill him. Well, there's another tactic, you can cover yourself and that is not gonna hit you. And that was a little bit faster, but that is not what you want. In this part, you just wanna jump over these guys. The hitbox of these guys is quite tough, like there, I tried to jump over him and he hit me. So it's pretty tough. So if you have like I will say 1/4 of hearts, it is good to just go and try to jump them. Even if you get hit, just go straight. So you will end up with 3/4 in this specific spot. And probably is the trickiest one, so it is possible to just jump over them without stopping, but it is just a little bit hard, I will say. You need to get really used to. So there's another thing that might happen. If you clear the first jump, then the guy is gonna shoot the back guy while you're running there. Sometimes you're not able to jump over that guy, sometimes you have to just jump there or something. You can take that hit, as I say. Well, I just passed to the next part. You just go here. Here you have to duck and shoot these guys. Well, I have never tried to jump over them actually, but I believe nobody does that. And yeah, there's a specific reason that's what happened. Maybe the second guy, but I don't think so. Yeah, it's pretty hard. I'm not sure if it's even possible to do it without stopping. So there's another strat. Once you're grabbing here, if you jump, it goes up, but if you press down, it goes down. The thing is that if you press down here, you will just die. So you wanna press down and then right immediately. In fact, I'm gonna put the controller so you see the inputs. You just press down and right, or right and down, which is the same. Then you just duck and shoot. Then it is possible to make that jump there in that specific part, like jumping over that guy. That's something you wanna do after you grab that health. You need to jump from the very far, and that is pretty cool. But very important to make that jump, because there is a cool boss strategy that you can do, a really easy one. So once you enter the boss, you just hold right all the time. You hold the right, and there's like this specific spot. What you normally do, you just move like crazy. So in the top there are spikes, they hurt you. This guy is throwing bananas, they hurt you. So you have to go down, and they might hurt you. But what happens, the boss logic of this, I mean the logic on this boss is whenever you touch the ground, he's standing, he just moves to a different side. So that means if I touch the ground, he moves either up or down. When he's at the bottom, moves up, and vice versa. When he's at the top, moves down. So it's RNG. So for that matter, the boss is quite hard, like to kill with only Buster, I will call it, or just with the normal pistol. It is a little bit tricky, and it takes like really a lot of hits. It is really tricky because the guy in the top is throwing you the bananas, and they can really hurt you. So you don't wanna kill it like that way. You will have to, well, I use a visual cue here. Here is like like this cloud here. So I just move a little bit forward of that cloud, and which is almost like the middle, and then I position myself. So, but you have to be moving all the time to the right. So there, you see like the cloud finish there, Darkwing Duck is here, the guy is just throwing happily the bananas there. So you press select to select your weapon. Then for this boss, you can just shoot like this, and it makes damage to the boss, and that's pretty cool. In fact, there's another thing, you can even take damage from him and keep shooting and try to kill him. So at some point you will kill him. But very important, once you get the setup, you have a big window here, so like he may move to the right and still doesn't hit you there, and the same this way. So very important, just find the magic pixel that is not gonna hurt you, and then throw the gas. The thing is that the weapon, it has two different ways of making damage. I probably am extending too long, but yeah, one way is whenever the weapon breaks into the floor. The second way is, let's say the guy is coming towards me and I hit him like, oh fuck. Well, didn't got it to work, hold on a second. I hit him straight, like that. So that way hurts him only one of damage, which is like if you will do the same amount of damage like with the bullet, with this normal bullet, and that is bad. In the other hand, if you hit him like that, it makes 2 of damage. So I'm not sure how many has of damage this guy. It's like 10, 12. It has a lot of hit points. So what is really important, just try, whenever he comes to hit you, you just change the side you're facing, so you will be able to hurt him with the small tiny dot. And you know, an optimal strat is just you start like shooting straight away, shooting all the time. Whenever he's gonna touch you, just change the side, out, and you will be fine. But in case you take too long, you should like, let's say I screwed up one hit or something, so I'm not gonna be able to kill him right now. So you just go up, since I don't have health, and do stuff like that. It's really safe, just go up in place, jump in place, and it's not gonna hurt you. You need to be careful about your HP. So that is this level. So I just keep... So for the second level, it is very important to go to this one. Well, actually it doesn't matter too much, like which level you go. Again, it really doesn't matter now that I think of. So you can go to any level. I'm gonna go to the sewers. So this is the level. So here we have like the weapon that is the overpowered weapon in this game, which is the arrow gas. And I forget saying, but the speedrunner way for this level is very tricky. It's really hard to do. Like that was a bad one because I got the second hit. You wanna get hit by the egg while jumping, so you are already in the platform above, and you can start moving. And then you take a damage there and go like that. But that is pretty risky and hard to do. In fact. I am not sure, like really, what will be the optimal way of doing this, or the easier way. You can wait there for those guys to throw everything. This is a very tricky jump, which is gonna be hard for me to explain. Well, I'm gonna be saving, like probably after I grab those things, just to explain the mechanics. So here. The speedrunner strat is pretty risky because if you fail, you can just fall there and you lose one life. If you jump too early, you will get hit by that guy, like there. You don't make it to this platform here in the top. Well, it might be not that tricky, but still, you can like shoot twice to that guy and kill him like that. The thing about this game, you need to manage your gas. The gas you have, I call it gas because it is gas, but this number 14, you have big drops and small drops. The big gas gives you 10 of gas, the small drops gives you 1 of gas. The gas is very important because that is how you are able to use like the weapons you have. So the big problem is managing that. This weapon, it costs a lot of gas, like you can see every single shot is 3 of gas. But this one makes the more damage. So the reason I wanted to tell you this is because if you throw when he's using his shield, it's not gonna work. But if you throw it after, when he's not using his shield, like with 2 gas you kill him with 2 arrows. That was a big drop of gas, which I didn't grab because it disappeared, so you need to grab it while you can. So you see, like there with 1 arrow, I just killed the guy. Well, that was pretty fast, but the problem is that the gas is really good for boss fights, so you wanna have like the more gas you can. Like for this boss, you need at least to have a 15 of gas when you enter the boss. And that is why, like really, I don't suggest using the gas on this guy. Despite of even taking a little bit longer, you can just shoot and kill there. Ouch. I'm just taking the hits, but this guy is pretty tricky because, well, I'm gonna go from the previous save state. It's pretty tricky the next second here. It is possible to do a damage boost and it is quite easy, but it's just hard to understand at first glance. You have two things. One is, man, this game just, I need to slow it down. How? I don't know. Oops. Does anyone knows? Oh my god, I don't know how to resume the timer. Well, it's gonna close and open it again. Darwin Dark. Oh man, I'm sorry for that. Yeah, I just did pause there and that was not too good. So, I just wanted to make it... No, I pressed the same thing. There is a button to slow down the emulator. The thing is I cannot pause there to show you exactly what I do. And if I try to explain you, it might be like too quick. Oh, there it is. So I'm just gonna show you at 25%. So for this section, as you can see, the egg is always coming from the top. So what the speedrunner do, you take the hit in the egg, and then as soon as you can, you just jump there, and then you do a big jump so you don't get the damage there. And there's another change of weapon, that one, but you don't want that weapon. That weapon is not worth it. So I found that. So I'm gonna go one more time to show you what you do. You just go and take that hit, then you just go, and that's it. I didn't took any hit. So I only took one of hit, and it was pretty fast because, well, normally you don't get that egg there. Just gonna put it a little bit faster. There's another possibility. If that guy hits, throws the knife, it is possible to go, but it is quite tricky. Oh. So I'm gonna save here. So it's quite tricky. So what I suggest you just go till the end. And very important, if you're facing right, sometimes it's very hard to get that. So I suggest you to face left, so the damage boost is to the right, and then you go. So that is that part. It might be really worth to skip that one, otherwise you will have to jump and shoot this guy like 2 times per jump. Which is not that bad, it still can be fast, but the problem, yeah, you know, you have the egg there and try killing the egg. You can shoot while jumping and then you shoot again, but sometimes you might fail, so that is a lot slower. If the time is something you're concerned or worried about, just go for it. So you can take the damage in that knife he throws as well. So the next part is a really tricky part. This part it gets really dark, so what I suggest you is to memorize the spawns of the guys. The guys just are crows. I'm just gonna show you. Those are crows, that one blinking the eyes. It's a crow there. So they just go, fly and hit you. So they fly wherever you're standing. So it is possible like to move and jump and dodge them. It is possible to do that. Of course it's not the faster, they only take 2 hits with your weapon, so if you know in advance that there's a crow ahead, just kill him. He gave me a small gas, which is good. There is some tricky ones like that one. It's just a jump and you shoot twice. If you shoot straight away, the bullets just bypass the enemies because they have invincibility frames. Like there, well, I'm just gonna shoot 2 bullets. I'm slowing down so you can see. If you shoot straight away, the second bullet just goes straight. A little bit slower, so you can... You see? That second bullet didn't hit the enemy. So, very important, whenever you hit the enemies, just make a specific timing, and that's it. Like here, you can fall here, sorry, I need to show you. But basically you can see what is it, how the stage look like. So, you can just go straight, without even jumping, straight, and before you land, you just hit. Here is a banana, that one, and it is time consuming as well. So I suggest you just go straight and just stop for a little bit. Then you just shoot, go do the next jump. There up is one, so the tricky jump, shoot. So here there's a crow there, so you can kill that one, so it doesn't screw you up. And also, if he gives you that, well, whatever he gives you, you cannot jump like, oh, there's one again. You cannot, I have a save state. You cannot reach it from the left side. I wanted it to be like really quick, but it's taking me so long to explain. But yeah, basically just learn where are all the crows. Here comes a different enemy, which is possible to do that jump that I just did. It's just very tricky. Oh, a big gas drop. Ouch. So it's possible to make that jump. I really don't suggest going for it. Well, you can try it. The worst scenario, you will just get hit. And I thought I had a closer save state or something. So it is, you know, like in any single game, if you're moving forward and you shoot, the guy stops and you cannot move. So whenever you shoot, you can jump and you just go forward. It's like kind of in Mega Man 2 when you shoot the items, so you don't get stuck in place. So making that jump is pretty hard. Even if you take that damage, it's not that bad. You just need to memorize where are the birds. Here for this one, I suggest you to kill it. It takes only 2 hits. In fact, the first one you can kill it. So I'm doing this section again one more time just so you can appreciate it more. Ouch. Well, that was good, you know. What you really want, yeah, the speedrunners don't kill that one, but so you have to duck to kill that guy, otherwise he won't die. There's a crow there that you can just kill like that. Again, I'm timing every single shoot. So if you shoot, oh, you can even shoot straight. Okay, never mind. Well, there was another weapon drop which you don't want. Oh, and I just forgot to say here, but yeah, basically there is the first enemy here. This enemy is pretty tricky, so I suggest to killing him. This guy, it is a big troll, the one that is throwing there the hammer. In here, he doesn't hit you, but the thing is that if you're moving, sometimes he hits to this side, and if you move forward, it changes the side, like there, you see? Like, you think already he hit there, but it just moved there. But basically, you just wanna kill the crocodile, be in the middle and go straight. So like that one, you just keep going straight. The speedrunners go the bottom route. There's a guy there in the top. This enemy is very tricky. It's the worst enemy, that one right there. Just gonna show you what he does. Whenever you shoot, he just jump and throw a bomb. You see? If you don't shoot, he doesn't do anything. But if you shoot, he jumps and straight a bomb. The same way the crows move. So as long as you keep shooting, he's gonna jump. So for this guy, you don't wanna jump. It is really easy to get to these parts without getting hit. So you can jump over him. You wanna pick up this gas, and yeah, the same goes here. If you just shoot, he's gonna start like jumping and hitting. So you don't wanna do that. Oh yeah, it's possible to go under that crocodile, so you just do that. Well, there is no gas anymore, but you just go. What I do for this platform, I just go straight and jump at the edge, so you go the bottom way, because if you try to kill that guy, well, first of all, good luck and you lose time, so you don't want to do that. So it's easier just to go straight, then you jump and grab this. Then, again, I'm gonna slow down a little bit for this one. I jump right here when it's the middle, this part. so you can make it to this part. What I normally try to do is when I'm falling, I shoot there, right there, so the dog dies. This is a very tricky part because it can easily kill you. Like if you mix up something, like let's say, well, it's possible to go down and grab this one as well. I go all the way. If you don't want to mess up with that guy, you just go all the way, but it is not faster and it is not that hard. Here is a tricky part. You can do some damage boosts, but it's pretty tricky. Ouch. Here the speedrunners throw an arrow there. I don't suggest you to do that, to have more gas for later enemies. Here the same, you can do some jumps as a speedrunner, but always not the safer. The thing with like these jumps, I'm gonna do the whole section again like the speedrunner way, and it's pretty tricky because if you jump too early you die, like I just did. So you just have to wait the right moment while still you're moving. Like here you can take a damage boost and go faster. The same goes for this part, but this one in particular is pretty tricky, but you just go a lot faster. So that is like a speedrunner way. Here you just go up and jump, but all that is pretty tricky because one thing is that you get really low in health, and it's not that bad getting low in health, but I would suggest really to try to go for that damage boost. That one is pretty tricky, but if you do it with a good timing, you can do it. So what I wanted to say about this one is pretty tricky because here in the top are spikes, right? So if you jump and try to land there, you might get hit there, and that is not good. It's pretty tricky, you see? I'm getting hit like all the time now. But the thing is, if you jump trying to avoid that, you may end up falling there, and it's just better to probably play safer there. This one in particular, I just, you know when it's gonna land, so whenever I'm in the air I just shoot. The enemies respawn all the time. So if you try like you think, oh, it's gonna hit me, and you go backwards, it's gonna spawn again. So what you wanna do is just kill him and don't move the screen to the left. Well, so you go, and I normally shoot there because I move to the right. I think, I really don't remember. So after you kill that one, I suggest really to go for this health. Then here comes another tricky part. You can use the arrows, but they probably not that great to use in this level anyway. So in this part in particular, you just hold to the right, you will make it safely there. As long as you're holding right, you don't have to die. Why I do that is because from here you can, I don't remember the strat. Oh yeah. Ouch. Yeah, from that part, as long as you don't move, if you hit there and then you jump to the front, that bullet is gonna hit him, since you shoot before he was even in the screen. Well, now we have the annoying crocodile. But yeah, for that reason, if you shoot and move there, he's not gonna jump. So now it's just one more hit left. So whenever you hit this enemy is designed to troll you. So if you just go straight, boom, it's gonna jump and hit you, right? That's the stupidest thing you do. So you can play risky and just jump and shoot like that towards him, or you just jump and shoot him. Wait, and then you jump. You're pretty much done with the level. So there's many ways you can do, but yeah. Now here we go, the boss fight. Well, let me just save. That is the thing. You see that this time I jump and shoot after. It is tricky, because if you forget that, I suggest you to kill that guy like from the left side. Because if you go closer to him, he might just like hit you or something. So really what you wanna do is just shoot jump there. That's a really cool trick. And you don't get any bullets from him. So yeah, the boss fight. The boss fight, you switch to the arrows. You can switch right after you land. Right after you land, you cannot move at all, you cannot shoot. But you can press the select once you land. So this boss is RNG, so he goes up whenever he feels like. There is a safe way, like holding down, he's not gonna hit you. The problem is those things that he throws. Sometimes they just go really far in the top, sometimes they don't. But yeah, the boss has like 3 spawning points. One is that one, another is this one, the third one is this one. So even if you're cornered, as long as he doesn't throw that, it is really safe to dodge him. You just need to get used to. So what you want is just the RNG that it has the fishes. So that's it, very good. So like there I just hit myself, and you can hit yourself twice, so you need to be pretty careful. But just docking here, if I'm standing up, the boss is gonna kill me. Like let's say, okay, I'm just going here, and yeah, now he starts moving again, so he hits you. There is this upper thing, but I don't suggest going there because you will be like in real danger. And you know, those things can hit you as well, so it depends to you. Probably a really safe strat is just wait until see what it happens, go to the opposite direction, then you can just free shoot him. And then go again to the opposite direction and just shoot him. You can try to shoot him as many times, but it takes really long. So knowing his movements, it is really good. Just you can like kind of do some stuff. After a lot of hits, you kill him. But with the arrows, you just need to make 5 arrows on him. That was 1. That is 2. That is 3. That is 4. Then is the arrow number 5. Then you can choose to shoot an arrow or a single bullet. A single bullet will kill him, so you wanna save gas. So you just go for the 1 bullet. Remember to dodge while he's passing you. And that's it. You're pretty much done with the boss. It's RNG, but it's not as hard, but it is hard if you don't have a clue like what to do. So you can even do 4 or even 5 hits and kill it really fast like that. But of course you need to be really careful and you need to know where to move. In fact, you can even be waiting in this side as well. Like there I failed 1 arrow, boss, right? So it's 5 and that's it. You have to press select every single time to switch the weapon. That is the really annoying thing about this. But yeah, that is like the boss. So let's go to the next one. I failed 1 arrow, so yeah, I'm just gonna kill him without using arrows, so I can show you like strats with the arrows, but everything is gonna be according to if you have gas or not. So everything goes according to that, if you have gas or not. You wanna save gas, but I highly suggest, like for the bosses, just use it, or just make you plan which boss you will use it or not. Okay, the next level is this one, the city center. The next level, sorry. Here pretty much there is a bunch of enemies. You just wanna go the upper route. This is a tricky jump from here, but it's possible to do. Here I normally jump there to avoid that fire. It's possible to dodge it. I'm just gonna show you right now. I have 24 of gas and I have the arrow gas, which is same weapon. If you grab any of those weapons, it will refill 10 of gas. You see, now I have 31. So that's pretty cool. So if you have a lot of gas, it might be really worth like taking care of not hitting those bananas, because it's just a really waste. And also like here, you can shoot that arrow and it will kill in 1 hit the helicopter. This part is really tricky because there's a bunch of bananas and a bunch of guys, and the banana just slows you down. But yeah, I'm just gonna show you what the normal level looks like. So you wanna dodge those guys. Here you just jump, and you can do that jump. I just do it for safety. So it's possible to move to the left and despawn the guy. So that guy, I mean. So here you have two options. One is trying to kill him, another is taking a damage, but I suggest just kill him. For those interested in advanced strats, you can watch the world record run I have. There pretty much I use the advanced strats. But what I wanted to show, like for this guy, remember last time I killed him with an arrow, like there. Well, you can shoot while jumping there, or you can wait until you land. Like this guy is just gonna troll you there. So you can kill him if you want. Actually, I didn't thought about it. That might be a lot safer. I'm trying to kill that. Well, you didn't thought about it. That's safer and faster maybe, but you can even land there. Oh, you see, I got lucky there. So the hitbox of the items is really strange. Like that banana didn't hit me until now. But yeah, if you try to go like so fast, you can get hit there, then you get there like hit. Then if you move there, you might get hit again, and there's many bananas, so it looks really awful. So you need to be really careful in this part in particular. So there's many ways. Also, if you jump, that thing can hit you. I mean, that guy. So it has to be really precise. In order, like really, the extreme strat is just the YOLO strat that I came for to save gas for the speed runs. It was just not pressing up there. That was my controller. But this while shooting. It looks like this. It is quite... oh. It is quite difficult. Wait, I don't remember it actually. What did I do? Oh, there it is. It's just pretty tricky, like, I'm gonna do it in slow motion. Oh, I didn't jump. Well, it didn't jump. So that is a strat that you can do it with this normal weapon. It is pretty hard to do. In fact, I think I'm the only one doing that. But I'm gonna do it in slow motion, so you just hit there, hit while you land, and in the middle of the air, like you're supposed to hit the guy, but I miss it because of the slowdown, probably. So the first hit didn't hit. Well, it's something like that, just... you see? Like that. So you save the gas, but that's just pretty advanced. So it's your choice what to do. Honestly, I will just wait there and hit and maybe wait. And there you can do that jump. You might get hit, but it's fine. And you don't have to worry too much because here you have the health box. But of course you lose time trying to go for it. So the speedrunner way, you just go straight all the time. There I got hit, it doesn't matter. So the speedrun way, you just go as fast as possible. This is like the route. Don't worry about those ones. Here you don't want to switch your weapon. There is a speedrun strat jumping from there, but it's pretty risky. Jumping to that one. So you can just go here. Sometimes the game doesn't grab the candles somehow if you jump like that one that I did. But yeah, I suggest you just safely grab that. Here, the next part is just go straight, like straight all the time. You don't have to worry about the enemies. And here is the important trick. That thing I shoot, that arrow. So maybe you wanna just change to the arrow, pressing select in a single time. And when you jump there in the top air, just shoot the arrow. Otherwise, you will have to kill those helicopters, and it will waste some time. Because, yeah, first of all, or they will hit you or something, or like, you can get lucky like I did and get the health boxes. Normally, it's not like that. So in the highest point, you just throw that, then you go. There is a momentum thing. Why the people do like tiny jumps before going down. Is because if you go down there, it takes more time to go down. We can slow it down so you can see. it takes more time. Like they start to go down. It does an acceleration. But if you have already like the acceleration down, like let's say jumping down, oh, I screwed up. Let's say like jumping, then you have the acceleration already and you land faster. In fact, every single time you land, as you can see, the guy stops for a little bit, for a little frames. It does that animation, the tin tin, every single time you jump. So if you jump like every frame that you can, it doesn't have that animation. So that is what you wanna do. In fact, the task is you just see him jumping like all the time like this. But that might be pretty risky, because only one time doesn't take you time. But if you keep doing like that, it's like you're gonna move so slow. Well, here comes the thing. Preferable, you need to have full health, so you can go YOLO and do the jumps over the turtles like this. The jumps are pretty hard because you can get hit. These turtles, whenever they have the shell, you cannot hit them, as you can see. They take like 6 hits each. So you can hit 3 per cycle, but it is quite precise and you lose a lot of time there. So it's not even worth it. You can have even backup strats. If you throw the arrows, you can reach them like if it will be any other platform. So in case you're really low in health, I will suggest going for that. I don't suggest killing these turtles, it's just a waste of time. Here in the balloons, oh well. The balloons just do some things really funny. You can just fly the whole section. That is slower than going and jumping, as you can see there. I'm already ahead of the balloon, so I just show you that. Okay, this guy is a troll. If you shoot to the guy, it doesn't hit him. If you shoot an arrow, it doesn't hit him. So the hitbox of the guy is a little bit higher, so you have like to jump and hit him. That is the way you hit him. Well, I'm not sure about those lives, but if you wanna reach them just like that. Well, I'm just gonna go back because I wasted a lot of gas. So, as I told you, the jump is really tricky there for those things. My god, man. It's very tricky, you just need to get used to. It's not impossible, but it is really tricky. Well, it's possible to jump to the second candle, but you don't want to do that. Oh, very important, don't grab that one because you want the arrows for the boss. You got the arrow gas. Don't ever switch your weapon to this one, because this one is shit. I mean, from now on you don't switch anymore to those weapons. You just keep the arrow from now on. After beating the first 2 levels, you just keep the arrow all the time. So you kill these guys, and I have, okay, I got lucky with the health. So there's still more turtles to go. So if you have health, you can just damage boots. If you don't, then you just take the hits. This part is very tricky, because if you're close, those shells don't hit you here, but if you're up, they hit you. So here's a section that is quite tricky. If you have like good amount of arrows, you just go here, and there you go. You skip like all these guys that are quite like tough to beat. But if you don't have gas, you know, this game is so random with the gas, so everything depends on that. If you don't have gas, you just make the jump from here to here, and then here you just jump straight and kill that guy. Then you kill the second one. Well, I got a lucky gas drop, and you have the health box there. So very important to know where are the health box located. Because if you try to go like, I'm gonna spawn the enemies again. If you try to go like this side, then the turtle might like hit you. There is very tricky, because if you try to jump and grab that, it doesn't grab the platform there. It doesn't grab it, so it's just very tricky to... You can die easily there, in that part. That's why I suggest like from the other side. from this side, just do a large jump, and there you go, man, you're already up. That's if you don't have the arrow, but if you do have the arrow, you still might want to go up if it's easier for you, because like jumping these turtles and doing all this, it is quite hard. It's pretty advanced, but it saves 2 seconds, so it's not really worth it, but it is a speedrun strat. Well, and the boss fight. This boss, again, they have like invincibility, so whenever he's like charging, you cannot hit him. So he throws boxes, and once the moon is blocked, you're able to hit him. There, the moon is blocked, you're able to hit him. So it takes many hits, it has a certain pattern, and you have like some places where it's safely to be. Like whenever he's coming towards you, if you're there, he's not gonna hit you. Like if you're here in this side, he's not gonna hit you in this side. It's very important to know that. And he only throws one box, that's it, you can dodge that box. As long as you know his pattern, you're safe. You can even destroy the boxes. Well, like there I couldn't destroy it, but yeah. I'm gonna hope he throws a box to me. Well, he has not. Like there, if you destroy the box, that happens. There's a safe way of destroying the box. If you're like in the opposite direction, you just hit like that. So this boss again takes a lot of hits, a lot of patience, so very important, learn the pattern in case you run out of gas. So very important, you don't switch to gas immediately, because he might shoot the box and you have to wait for the moon. Now that the moon is covered, I can shoot like some arrows to him, like that one didn't hit. Again, the moon is covered, so every single boss is the same. They have the same hit points, like measuring five big how do you call arrows and one shoot. So as long as you know that, you can do your maths just to save gas. The gas is really important for the bosses. They just die really quick, and you can save a lot of time in the bosses. Or you can have even this one. You can select yourself the arrow and don't shoot the box. But yeah, very important. If he jumps, well, I just saved here. We're just trying to find a new strategy closer. Well, really doesn't matter how you kill that guy. Really doesn't matter too much which way you kill the guy, as long as you kill him. Okay, after that we just go to the next boss. Well, yeah, now once you clear the first 3 levels, you have another 3 levels, so you can go to any level from this point. You can go to any single level. If you're really low in gas, I suggest going to the forest or to the tower. If you're really low in gas. Other than that, it really doesn't matter which way you go. In fact, even if you're not low, you can go to anywhere. So it's just a matter of preference. So I'm gonna use the speedrunner route, which really doesn't matter. You can go to any stage here. It's just a matter of preference. As a speedrunner, I go to the forest because of there's a really tricky jump for a boss fight, which you need a sound cue. So I'm gonna go there. Very important. If you can lose time here, if you wait for the airplane to go to the forest, you're losing a lot of time. So I suggest you to mashing A button. You just mash the A button and it goes straight away. Or you will wait a few seconds there. Okay, so time to go for this one. So if you go straight like that, you might get hit by those like plants. There are some dogs here, and pretty much they don't do that much damage, but the plants, they have one thing. If you shoot, they don't do anything, but if you shoot them, they hit you like that automatically. Or if you get too close to them, if you hit them or if you look close to them. You see? So that is what triggers that plant. So knowing that, you do a jump right here in this tree as a speedrunner, and you dodge that one. The rest you can just, for these dogs to jump, you just wait a little bit and then you jump for all those dogs. The same, you just really don't want to kill enemies here. The tricky part is, here, so you might get hit there. You may try to kill those things. It is possible to use arrows. I'm just doing a bunch of stuff. Well, so I'm just gonna get my health back. I'm getting rich. The richness is mine. And I don't know why they don't give any, like, health. Wow. Well, doesn't matter. Just gonna do again the same level. So remember, just jump and shoot, so you will be safe then if you go straight. Hold on a little bit, and then you can do a full jump. If you try to jump straight away, it's nearly frame perfect, that jump, like straight away. Well, I got it there. In here, I suggest you to just, while you move to the front, be shooting. And you know, oh nice, drop. So here is very important, in this last part, the only way of crossing there to the right, well, I'm gonna save. The only way of crossing, here you cannot jump and you will die there. So the only way of crossing is getting that lamp there. So what I do normally, I shoot and then I jump. So that should hit the bird. So then I just need to do one more hit. And I say that because that bird is really tricky. Like there, if you fail, he can hit you there. And that is the best case scenario. The worst case scenario is like you jump there, and if you jump in a specific way, he will kill you like that. It doesn't care the game, it just kills you. So just shoot that. Also, these birds has one thing, that if he's far from you, if you shoot, he will die, but that is a waste of time, so you just normally shoot while jumping. So here, this part is really tricky. The optimal thing is just do a full jump so you don't grab anything, or you just go straight, and it's supposed to be fine. Well, sometimes it's not fine. Let me just try to jump. Oh yeah. So, just imagine a barrier, an invisible barrier here of proximity. He normally starts in the same way, like going up. So you just jump there, so he doesn't hit you. And while jumping, you can shoot one and try to kill the dog. There's many ways. If you have gas, you can also throw like an arrow to the dog, and he doesn't die because you need 2 arrows. You see? But it's so hard, like switching between the weapons, and you waste a lot of gas. So I suggest you just go buster only. It is possible to stand up there, right where I was, madres. But, well, that is a big problem. You can wait for that dog to go, and then you're safe to go. Kill these birds. Sometimes they give you gas, so it's important to kill them. And here, oh man, I hate this game. Doesn't pause, like it takes you to another screen. It is really hard to explain for this game. Ouch. Well, doesn't matter. So yeah, normally I shoot while I'm jumping there. So for this part, it's very important. if you try to go like kill that guy, you will might have to stand up here, and then there's another one that you might kill if you get really lucky, but that is not the best. The best is just taking one hit and go all that section without shooting. So basically you just hold straight, then you just wait here, you jump and take the hit there. If you do it like really quick, like let's say like this, and you go, you get hit by that second pink thing. So it hits you there, because he hasn't go far up. So you just wait a little bit, then you jump, and then he doesn't hit you there. He doesn't hit you, just like that. And yeah, the thing, if you shoot, you risk that they will hit you. But just go straight, take that one hit. In fact, once you reach the wall, I think, once you reach the wall, you just jump and go straight again. Straight until this point. There you can hit like the enemies. So it's only one hit that you take, and it's no more than that. Here you start hitting. I normally hit, shoot and jump here for this section. You might get a lucky gas drop. Ouch. Or you might get hit. For this part you need to wait, so you need to kind of time your jumps. Like how far he jumps. Here's the thing about this. If you're low in gas, you still might wanna go here for that thunder gas, because here following is arrow gas, and you get back the weapon. So now I got 10 more of gas, just in case you're low. These waterfalls don't take you down, only a few ones of them, but only the top ones, the bottom ones don't. And also the bottom route is better because it has that gas. And it's cool. Now I have 44 of gas, which is really awesome. It's just more than enough. So I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, yeah, this part, you might want to land and then go or something. I mean, the ideal is shooting while in the air, so you can still move to the left. It's a tricky one, but it's not impossible. The thing is that if you hit too early, it will hit there in that part. So just like that. You don't have to kill the second one. Hey! I didn't knew those gases. I didn't knew that because you never use it as a speedrunner, but wow, man. What the fuck, man? Well, a nice clip. Well, so guys, yeah, man, two gas drops of 10, two big ones. Look at that, man. Two big gas drops there. Plus the clip, man. So, well, that's it, man. Just grab as much gas as you can. It's totally worth going for that. Really, it's totally worth. In fact, it's just really great for speedruns, that. Well, in case you're really low. It's not that great for speedruns, but it's amazing because you can do really crazy strats once you have gas. That was pretty awesome. Okay. Now, this last section is a pretty tricky one because these enemies are big birdos, and these ones, oh, I'm shooting. These ones again don't hit. You cannot hit them. Oh, but you can jump them. But the thing is that, oh come on, man. If you try to hit him, well, those guys die like the other guys, that you just need to jump like to the head. So it's a tricky one. What I normally do, I just press A and B like while jumping. It is like the perfect timing. Because if I try to hit him while going down, it's just like really tricky. You use too often like pressing A, holding A and pressing B button twice, like that kind of shoot. You use it really often in the game. So yeah, here it's just no recommendation, only careful with that one. But even if you get hit, it's not a big deal. I mean, unless you have like, unless you don't have like a, how do you call? But yeah, unless you don't have energy. But yeah, imagine I kill the enemies right. So here for this section you don't have to even shoot. What happens if you shoot the enemies? It is bad because sometimes they do like that. He just bounces and hits you there. That's pretty bad. So you just go and jump over him. It's a pretty easy thing. You can basically go like straight, but if you jump like too soon, you might get hit. Like not like too soon. If you don't go far to the right to grab the vines, like somewhere there, you might get hit there, and that is not good. And the same for this one. So you just go to the end, then you jump, and you're safe. Here, just wait a little bit, and there you go. Like here, from this point, you can throw yourself and go to the right. Just don't jump when the guy is moving in the top. If you go like straight or fast enough, it should be fine just to jump there. And that's it. That is the end of the level. Now, this boss fight has a pretty particular trick. If you can listen to the audio, when you start a boss fight, there is this is the audio cue. It's possible to do this jump right here, right? The thing is that if you're down here, you're not able to get it here. The thing happens in the game, you gain control. You gain control of Darkwing Duck. He just stops there for a little while. Then once you get the control, like he starts moving, like there, you can jump there in the air, and that is how you get up there. It is pretty tricky, it is pretty hard. If you don't have like a... I mean, there's two ways of getting that. One is the audio cue, another is the visual cue. You just wait for the movement and jump straight away, but you have only like 3 frames to jump if you wait for the movement, and your reaction time is not that great. So, what I listen in the audio, it sounds like tan ta 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 ta. It does that sound. It makes that. So basically, when it's it makes the in the last one is when I jump. After the ta, you can move. Something like that. I'm just showing you when I jump. So it's like that. So you might fail that. Like there, I fail. And why is the reason you want to go up there? Because in this boss, once you hit, it throws the balls, and if he's up there, you cannot reach him at all. So you cannot do any damage. You really need the arrows for this boss. Even if you kill him down here, you want the arrows, because the arrows make a lot of damage. And it's pretty hard, and it's just really easy to miss the arrows in this guy. Even with the arrows, it takes forever, this boss. That was the kill. This is a pretty tricky boss, not that hard, but it's tricky. So if you go up there, if you shoot, you are able to hit him up there. The problem is whenever he goes down, there. Like here you can hit him with the arrows, but whenever he goes down, you cannot hit him anymore. But the arrows has a really cool feature that is really used a lot in the task, which is this one. Once you throw an arrow and you press select button, it goes down. The arrow. If you throw the arrow, press select, it goes down. While it's going down, it still can hit. Like there, I hit the guy. So that is pretty cool, and it is something that you wanna do in case the guy goes down, or in case your arrow just bypass. So you just go. Well, and you wanna make sure you're hitting him. So you just basically do whatever you wanna do, but throw arrows at him. So what I normally do, if in case I fail, if you have lives, just normally it's faster to kill yourself and try again to go up, because it's really easy to kill him up. Well, if you fail twice, not sure exactly, but I will die one more time. Sometimes you get the lateral spawn of the hand, and it's pretty hard to dodge. But that was it, man. It's just really easy and fast to kill this boss. This boss probably is the worst boss in terms of time to kill him, if you don't get up there. Remember, you can switch once you land to the arrow. So it will be pretty cool to make a strat like this one. Oh man. Well, I just discovered a new strat that I didn't even use in the world record run. Wow, man, I love this tutorial. Probably it's taking too long, but this is a new strat that is just pretty cool, man. You can use it. Whenever you jump, you just jump and shoot in the same frame, you will hit the guy. Guarantee, man. Except when that happens. Wow, look at this. Yeah, the thing is that. Oops. Oh, I can't get it up there. Oof. Well, it doesn't matter, but yeah, that was just a good strat, I guess. Even if I discovered a new strat, it was just like half second faster, not too much. So let's go to the next stage. I'm gonna go to this Mega Bolt stage. And in this level, if you have gas, you don't have to worry. What I normally do, I kill that guy. Sometimes he can leave a gas drop. But you don't have to worry, you just go straight and jump at the edge and you will be fine. Here, very important, I jump in the edge and shoot just right before landing, and once I land I jump to the front. That will kill that bat. If you don't do that, it's gonna happen nothing. Well, nothing happened there. Well, sometimes happens different things, but I just kill it. So there is many strats here. One is getting just YOLO and jumping from the edge and shooting while being in the air. That is really hard. That is really hard, like doing that, because if you shoot like too late, you fail. There's also a chance you may end up falling. So you can grab like, I don't know, just play safe this part if you want. And here I normally take a damage boost, because taking this, it wastes time. It's faster to go to the spikes. Don't change your weapon here. Here we're just reaching the crazy yellow part, the crazy arrow. There's a really crazy strat here in this specific spot. If you shoot and move to the front, this was in the task, the arrow finished there. But there's a chance you may end up failing there, like that. So that strat is pretty hard and advanced, because it, as you can see, is really hard. It only saves 4 seconds, but probably not worth it. Nobody's gonna do that. Just wanna show you what the strat looks like. Oh my god, man. I had a theory of what triggers that. doesn't matter, but well, that's it, the strat, because normally you just have to go and wait for the platform. So there you go, that is the normal strat. So what do I do here? You can just go straight on all those things, but very important, there is a crazy speedrun strat that is to avoid that hit that I took there. I'm gonna save here. So normally they just shoot you and they shoot too and they go back. They shoot too and go back. The problem is here, if you take too long, you can take many hits and you just die really easily. What you wanna do is go without stopping, and in this last part I turn left, so I take the damage boost moving to the right. Every single hit it takes you backwards, but if you're facing left it takes you to the right, it moves you to the right, as you can see there. So I'm gonna do it slow motion so you can see like why do I change my position. So here, if I go straight, I get hit there, and well, I didn't go hit again. Interesting. But anyways, you know, since it's a guarantee you're gonna get hit by that panther, I face left. The thing is that you have to throw that arrow like really precise, and it's pretty hard to do in real time. Like the way I did it there, it was just crazy. You cannot do it that, I mean, it's possible to do that way, but it's way too hard. What we do normally, we shoot the arrow here and then cancel it in the middle of the air and it kills that panther, but that is pretty hard because you have to press select in the middle of the air, and in the NES controller it's not that friendly. For those one playing on emulator it's a lot easier. So like that you can go without stopping. Also, everything depends. If you have the arrows, you really can do magic in these levels. I don't suggest you to matters. If you release it too late, you get hit. I really don't suggest you to use the gas that much, but it's possible to even kill that one just with the arrow cancelling. It's just so OP. Here you have kind of to wait. It's not necessary. But yeah, basically just go straight, and as long as you time your jumps, you're fine. Here, I don't remember exactly, but yeah, going to the bottom is faster. There's some crazy things is possible to do. No one has done it yet. Like, ouch! Like in real times. Even if you take those hits, it's possible to get that health. So the task goes this way, and then he shoots an arrow there. Down there, and I'm gonna save closer there. Ouch, I just wasted one arrow. I just failed that. So I'm gonna save here. So the task throws an arrow, but doing that jump is pretty hard. And that is faster, but it's just really hard. Doing that is very hard. It is faster by probably 1 second only doing that, but it's just really crazy to do that. So you just wait here and you just jump and go straight. So here, as long as you time your jumps, you're fine to go. Sometimes that thing is coming, so you just shoot him there to the back. Here is you can do two things. One is just to throw yourself down there and go straight. The second thing is you just hold on there and then you jump here. The upper route is a little bit faster if you know where to shoot those guys. Just like that, man. It's just really faster. The bottom route is just crazy. Oh man, I'm here. So I'm gonna save here. So the speedrun route is just jumping and shooting there, doing that jump shoot thing. It's quite precise, because if you put it too high, you fall. So it is quite precise doing that. And be careful for not dying there like that. The reason you jump shoot there is just, first of all, it is faster, but that arrow still helps you. If you go straight and cancel there, you kill that panther. This is an extremely laggy part. If you don't kill like the enemies, it might just lag. Oh, I forgot, yeah, there was... Hey, wait. There, anyway, so you throw that, then you throw that. You just basically, I cannot explain you very well what to do here, but you just need to practice a few times, watching and learn to kill the enemies. Like there I shoot 2 in the air. I normally just keep shooting there, but yeah, if you shoot too much, it is fine as long as you're jumping. So yeah, right here, you can wait for that platform, or you can just go straight and make that jump. Again, you have a gene right there. So, if you have gas, you can do marbles, like killing that one and go straight, kind of. What is wrong with that? So that is the thing. If you go straight, completely straight, oh, sorry. Well, you don't want to kill that like that. You just go straight, and you're gonna get hit there, but it's fine. It's fine getting that hit. It's really fine. It's fine getting that hit. You can do that way, but like using the arrow, but I don't suggest doing that. It's a little bit faster. Same, the task goes crazy here. You just do some cancelling thing like there and stuff like that, and he goes like really routes that you can only dream of. That was a pretty cool throw of the arrow there. So those things you can do with the arrow. The problem is having the gas, and it wastes a lot of gas too. So I'm just gonna show you the strats with the buster, because with the arrow you can do really marbles, but it's so hard to manage the gas, and I think it's really short to learn what to do with the gas. So yeah. So you can take that hit like that, or you can take the hit in the lamp also hits you. So if you jump straight to the lamp facing the other direction, it knocks you back. Here you just go to the far right, then you just hit that guy or those guys, and that is like the safe strat of passing that part. Many people has a lot of trouble passing that part always, because they go too close here, and whenever you go like, I don't know, like there or here, it just hits you. I just got hit twice, but if you go to the far right there, you don't get that much hit. Also, well, that's a strat that I even didn't use, but it's pretty cool, that strat. I remember I discovered it like not long ago, shooting there, like, well, actually it was not like that. Yeah, the thing is that I need to go like at maximum speed to remember what to do, but yeah. So here I normally shoot those things. So, oh, sorry, here, once I landed there, I just did a jump shoot there. Now I cannot go back. You just do a jump shoot and that's it. That's the whole trick there. Oh, it's some jump. Oh, you wanna make sure you jump like completely. So there, I don't have like the full health right now with me. So I'm gonna go for that box. There's a full box there, but it's pretty hard to get it. So you wanna maybe be shooting there, just at this point or something, so you can kill the guys. and grab the gas in case you're low in gas. So those are like safe strats, but it's possible to do that. This one is, well, first of all, this boss, it is random. It is random if he's gonna jump and stay here or go up there. It's pretty random. So if in case he goes up, you just go up right after. But I start for this one. I start shooting the gas. First of all, I change the weapon. I start shooting 1, 2, like in a little bit of distance. Maybe from this save point is gonna be all the time here. Maybe if I move to the front, that will be different. Well, it's random, but just before you enter to the boss fight. Like now, it just gives me the upper pattern. So you don't know that. What I normally do, I just keep shooting here. Like there, I got him hit twice. And then, while cancelling the arrow in the air, you just kill him really fast. But it is quite long to kill him just with like the buster. Not impossible, but also he has that attack that he throws the bolt to the air or to the front. Like that was the bolt to the front. There is a bolt there down there. That is the bolt to the front. And the problem is that the guy is moving, so it's pretty hard. Yeah, if you get electrocuted easily. So you can go kamikaze and stuff like that, but yeah, the easiest is always the arrows. Like that, you know, as long as you know how to use the arrow. You kill him really fast. So I'm just gonna go to the last level, the tower. I mean the last of the second 3 levels. And this is the level that gets really crazy. You have really strong enemies here. These guys, they take 4 hits to be killed, so you may spend some time on them. But if you use the arrows, it is a lot faster. So, like there, I switch the arrow while being in the air. Also, if you press up, you can cover those balloons. But the problem is that if you press up, you cannot shoot. So you need to be like really alternating, depending on what he's doing. Here is a part that you just can't go straight, like jumping. And here you jump and cover yourself. In case you're low in gas, might be worth going for that one first, and then the arrow here in the left. Here, there is a health also there in the left. It's your low in health. Here you can cover yourself. The problem is this one. You wanna go up there, and it is quite hard. But yeah, basically you need to manage your gas. The more gas the better, but sometimes it's just not that great. Also, probably it's not worth like throwing gas to this guy. I mean, it is possible to do, but probably it's not worth like throwing that arrow. Like there, you know, I shoot at the same time that the arrow was hitting. So of course it didn't hit the... Yeah, like that, you know, you can go fast. You can do some stuff like that with a little bit of gas, but it's probably not worth it. You can even shoot an arrow to that guy. So they take 4 hits, but 1 arrow makes 2 damage to him. So I normally go this right side. So now the next part, I'm gonna save somewhere here. This part, well, in here at the end of this path, it's just only 1 up. You don't wanna grab that. So what you normally do, you go this way. Here I just shoot like that, the guy. This part is really crazy, but you can just take that hit. And here, you can take that hit and take unintentional death here to recover your health in case you have lives. So that's a pretty, since this is the checkpoint, it is pretty cool just to die like that. In fact, that was like the main route in the speedruns, because this following part is really hard to get it like hitless. It is possible, but it is really hard. First of all, you know, it's possible to land right here in this pixel, but it's just so hard. And it's possible, yeah, to do the same. But that is not the actual strat. The actual strat is even more complicated than that. I'm gonna try to do it. So the actual strat is shooting an arrow, but not in this position. It's shooting an arrow like up there. And the reason for that is because, well, I'm just gonna show you. If you shoot an arrow up high enough, you can kill these guys. Wait. Okay, I'm just gonna show you with this guy. If you throw the arrow there and you cancel, nothing happens. But if you throw the arrow up and you cancel, you make 2 hits to him. That is pretty tricky. It has to be high enough to make the double hit. So you wanna kill that guy like that. So you need to throw it like high enough so it kills him like that. It's pretty hard because you need to cancel while you're in the middle of the air. And also trying to get the pixel to don't get hit is just a nightmare. Like there, you know, I got the pixel, I had to jump, and instead of jumping I canceled the select. So it's pretty impossible if you're playing with your fingers. This is just, it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to make it like really. It's pretty hard. It's just too complicated. So what I do, I take the hit on that kangaroo in the bottom, and I just focus in making the kill on this guy. Well, there's another thing I might do, but it really doesn't matter too much. Like just shooting the arrow, trying to get the pixel, but like there, I fail the pixel. What happens if you fail? You fall. And if you fall and you try to go back, you might die. So honestly, the risk reward is better. Just take 1 hit there and go. So if you are actually, yeah, you can even go. Sometimes you get lucky drops like that one. Here I just go up and throw. This one is a very tricky one. You need to do like a full jump. If you do a middle jump there, it looks like I'm grabbing that, but you see, it's not grabbing that. Even slower. You see? It's not grabbing that at all. You're supposed to grab that, so you have to make a full jump and then it grab it. I don't know exactly of what depends that, but you see, that is not grabbing that. That's a pretty tricky jump, but as long as you do a full jump. Oh, look at that, man! It's just crazy, man. Sometimes he grabs it, sometimes it doesn't. So what I normally do to don't have that, I just jump and I stop in the middle. I stop right there. It's pretty tricky, that jump. Then the following part, again, everything depends how much gas you have. Like having 39 is awesome, like for the rest of the level and the last level. I know that in advance, but you don't know that. The thing is that here in the last part you can get some gas too, and you can lose some time. So like that guy is not worth even trying to kill him. It's not worth. Just you better skip him. The problem is that if you go straight from here, like straight from here and jump to the left, that's the perfect timing to do the jump. Like here, jump to the left. Perfect timing, you don't get hit. The problem is if the guy is in the top, you can die easily there. So you just go, and then you jump and hit him. That's it. I think that's it. I don't remember what is the speedrun route. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, it's just like that. Yeah, so there is the gas there. So you might want to grab the gas. Anyway, you have to wait for the turtle. There's another cool thing that you can do. If you just... there's a thing is possible to do to don't scroll too much the screen. Like there, I haven't spawned the turtle in the top. If you jump, you spawn the turtle, and now he's like sneezing. But if you go straight to the left and then you do a tiny jump, it is possible to jump before the sneezing of the turtle. Everything depends of when you spawn the turtle. So there's two ways. One is spawning the turtle and then making just a really tight jump. Wait. Spawning the turtle, making a tight jump there to go, but you get a little bit of lag because of the bullet. So anyway, it's your choice. You just wait or whatever. If you wanna go YOLO, just go there and go straight. It is doable. It's not that hard. So here you just jump the turtles the way we used to. It is pretty tricky, but possible. So for killing those guys while I'm in the air, I just shoot twice. So here's the cool thing. If you're low in health, it is really important to go this way. But if you are fine with health, it's better to go the other way. The reason is because this jump is pretty tight to do. It's not that easy to do this jump. I got it many times, but it's not that easy to do. So right now I have 49 of gas, so I didn't have a save earlier, so I'm just going all the way again. Ah, come on. Oh, you might fail, but yeah. The thing is, I prefer going this way because you just shoot the arrow and it is a lot faster. Then here I change my arrows. I throw to that guy and there's still another health here. But the thing is, you might get hit and it is not worth it. But depending on how much health you have. Well, this awesome strat for the boss was found by me, and it looks so YOLO. Oh, I just screwed it up. But yeah, you change straight away, then you have to go down. This boss, what he normally does, he just like doing absolutely nothing. Those two reds are shooting you fire in that order. They shoot you the fire wherever you're standing. So if I'm standing here in the left, that yellow target can hit you if you just jump to it. So what normally the boss do, they put you the example right there. Whenever you hit many times these yellow targets, he comes to repair that, and that's it. And if Moliarty is standing in the same spot that you, he throws you that too. If you go to him, he throws you that too. And you know, like right now it looks so easy that it's not hitting me, but actually this boss fight is pretty tough. You see, like there, you know, like once he starts getting, once he touches a wall, and he just straight throws straight that too. And the thing is, trying to hit him, you know, is just pretty tough. It's pretty tough, right? So what you do is this. Oh well, I didn't explain you. With the arrows, it only takes 2 arrows and those targets are gone. The more... Fuck, man. Why cannot hit the fucking thing? So the more targets you hit... Well, I ran out of gas. The more targets you hit, he's just too busy going and repairing them. So that is like a strat to kill a boss, but it's just pretty tough. Because like now... it's pretty hard. But that is not the strat. The strat that is really easy. You just go and go down, hit 1, 2, 3. I actually don't remember my strat. Well, if you go straight away down, like here, you just end up going there. So whenever you go down, you just move a little bit to the left. Oh man! But you have to select the arrow, and now I'm gonna show you the track. Oh wait, so I hit 3. You hit 3 arrows. 1, 2, 3. Wow, just hitting too bad now. You see, that's a pretty cool strat, an easy way of killing him fast. The thing is that there is a crazy strat if you wanna save gas. There you can change to the normal weapon to save 3 of gas. I mean, the same rule, making 5 hits, 1 of those 3. Just changing there. So that's how you do this boss, really quick. But if not, I'm gonna teach you a really easy strat. You just jump here to the right. Very important to be in the right side, because if you're here like in the left, if you're here in the left, that big fire can hit you, the fire from the top. This fire coming up here hits you, so you don't want that. You see, the fire is hitting me, but if you grab that like hook in the right side, in that side, the fire doesn't hit you, that fire. And I'm just saying that because it's really easy to just jump the 3rd fire. This fire from that to red. Just jump. The problem is once you jump and go down, you don't go the same height. But you cannot hit that anymore. But if you go down to the floor and jump again, you can hit it just straight there. Just straight there you can hit that fire. You see? So you can hit that until he starts repairing, then you shoot that, then you change again. And kill him like really easy, in a really easy way. Or you can start and shoot like 2 arrows there, he goes to repair. And that's it, it's very easy to kill him if you have health. If you have no health, then maybe it's worth dying, but you need to be careful how many lives do you have. But yeah, that is the easy way. The pro strat is this one that... Oh my god, man, this controller is pressing up. The thing is that you want to go farther to the right. The game has only a limit of 2 arrows on the screen. So I can only shoot 2, no more. I need to wait until the arrow disappears. So if I go to the left side right here, I have to walk to the front to be able like to make more hits on him. And that is not good. To make a quick kill, the best is just going here to the front. So the arrows disappear faster, you can shoot a lot faster and boom, guy dies. The thing is that it's a little bit tricky, but it's not that tricky. Like there, I screwed up. It was 3 and then you jump. Oh, fuck, man. Well, you can always do that or just keep doing the other thing. In fact, there is a little quicker kill. Oh, man. Like, if you have health, you just let yourself get hit by him. Oh, come on, man, it's not hitting him up. Very important to listen if you're hitting the boss. Like there, you know, I let myself get hit, so I can just shoot like immediately, instead of jumping him. So that is faster. I wasted an arrow, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do it in a different way, like switching. Right there, I cancel the arrow and I switch to the normal weapon. I just saved 3 of gas. You didn't really see anything, but I did that. I pressed the select to cancel that. And that's it. Well, the last stage. The last stage is pretty awesome. Well, if you start this stage with 15 of gas, I think you're fine. Or something like that, if you have 15 of gas. But if you don't, well, I think you can have even 12 of gas. If you don't have at least 12 of gas, no, 15, just make it 15. If you don't have those 15, you will have to play a little bit different with the strats. But this stage is pretty awesome, the speedrun way, but very hard. So you can, you know, if you have gas, you can like kill those enemies just like that. Just with the double arrow damage that I told you before. The thing is that, yeah, if you try to jump like that, you just get like crazy. But what I normally do, I don't do that, but I shoot with the buster to save the gas. And yeah, you might get lucky there. There, normally we take just the damage boost. As I told you, I normally hit the guys, except for these ones right here. So here I throw that bullet in the air, so it kills that caterpie, or that bug. Here, after killing that, I switch to the other weapon, and in the top I do the double hit to that guy. So here I take the damage boost like far in the right, but it just doesn't jump. It's pretty tricky what I do here. It's really tricky. Here it's faster to just take a damage boost in that shield guy. So the double hit here, madres, okay, that happens. It is possible to stop the bullets like that, because why not? He's Darkwing dog. Or you can just dodge. You can dodge as well, and that helps as well. So the strat right here, it is pretty risky. This is a part that is very annoying, because you have multiple guys. Well, I could do that guy matters, so he can kill me. But still, you have to hit these guys many times until you can pass or just take a damage boost. But everything depends on what you wanna do. Matters. So you can even go like that and take that hit and go straight. For speedruns, you really don't care too much about your health. Well, you care to don't die, but other than that, you just jump over those guys like that. But it's pretty hard. But in order of doing that like better, I'm just gonna show one more time from this part. So you just kill that guy, then here, you stand up there, you take that hit, and then you jump. Like all in that in your invisibility frames. It is quite tricky to do that, but it's not that hard. It feels really great. In fact, you can do that. I'm gonna do it slow motion so you can fully appreciate like the inputs. Well, that was bad. Like there you shoot in the air. Here you select. You select once you're hitting that. Then you jump. You jump and face left, so you take the damage boost to the right. Well, it was too slow. I was jumping, but you cannot jump before you land. You need to wait until you land. Like there, I don't know what happened, it didn't kill the guy. So you need to be careful about it. Like there. That is what I do. It's just quite it's quite fast in the go. I really like this. Oh fuck. Oh nice. That is one of the best things. So if you get that medical box, it's pretty awesome. Because here's another part. if you have health, you can do some damage boost here and go straight there, that section, but if you don't, then it's really bad. Let's pretend I don't get the health box like that, and I'm really low in health like I am right now, so the only thing you can do is just wait for that guy and try to do a double hit kill. That was a pretty awesome one. Normally it's just one hit kill. I mean, you do the one hit. The thing is that the guy moves so fast and sometimes you're not able, so maybe this one is a lot better for that instead of the arrow. That kill was pretty awesome, but it slows you down, but you cannot see if they're gonna give you like that health I got, or you're gonna get like troll like I did right now. This jump is pretty tough to do like that. I don't suggest trying it when you're almost about to die. There's a task strat as well, which is that one. Just throw the arrow there, and whenever he's passing down, facing the opposite direction, you throw it. It's just pretty hard. I mean, and it was something like that, the task strat, to hit that guy. It was something like that. It's just really strange. So what I normally do when I don't have health, I just try to go down there and hit as many as I can. So there I can go. This one in particular, you can just skip it like that. Well, here I just hit to kill the enemies. Here's a really tricky part. I'm just gonna save and show you what do I do. Here I jump to the... yeah. It's getting trickier, but yeah, basically I jump and try to put the shoot there, not too down and not too up. If you shoot too up, you might end up not hitting that bird like that. If you do it too low, then you will just hit that. So you want the hit somewhere there, so it hits the bird and the bird goes straight away. If you wait a little bit more for the bird, well, first of all you're losing time, second of all, if you hit it there, it's just gonna come towards you. So you just hit there. Then I switch to the arrow. I throw the arrow because that kills the guy. It's pretty precise that as well, but the reason I kill him with the gas, with the arrow, is just because if you shoot normally, that might happen. I don't remember what was my previous strat. That is the thing. I really don't remember what was my previous strat. It was just jumping like that. But it's just a lot easier with the arrow, because you have the guarantee that he's gonna die as long as you throw good the arrow. In fact, you can get like a health drop. Here, that's pretty cool. That one, I think I saw it from Joka. Yeah, I saw it from Joka. Before I was just like shooting there and killing like that. But yeah, Joka did something really great there, which was just shooting and jumping at the same time. It doesn't hit you at all, so that's really amazing. You can try to shoot there, but that is pretty bad. If you have too much arrows, then you can, yeah, just throw an arrow and he will die. Here, you need to grab that thing to throw the... I mean, yeah, you have to press the switch so you can move here. Here is the checkpoint of the level. So if you have like 1/4 of health, like I do, you just kill yourself right here, straight away. So you spawn right here. It costs only like 2 to 3 seconds, and you are full health right now. Oh, yeah. Oh, this was the last save, really? I'm gonna save right here. So, very important, when you throw down yourself here, don't press right, because you will get hit there, in that spike. If you press right, you get hit, like that, even though you're not standing in the spike. So wait until you land and then start moving to the right. So here, this guy has a lot of faces, so he can just come to you and corner you. If you try to hit him after some hits, it will just become something else, like that, a jumping asshole. So like now it's a jumping asshole and it just kills you like very easily. So what you wanna do, have full health, takes damage boost. So if you take the damage boost on that guy to the front, you might be risking getting hit twice, I think. Or not, but it's slower. So it's always better to take the damage boost facing in the opposite direction. It knocks you forward. Oh, the problem is if you try to jump like straight away, like there, you get hit like that. So you have to jump first and then move right and then face left, so you get pushed forward. It is a little bit tricky, it's not impossible to do. But yeah. So also that guy, the dog in the barrel, is that one is your hope to get a health drop like that one. So what you normally do, you hit the barrel. Whenever he's transforming, like he throws the barrel, then you hit the barrel. That's it. Then you can make that jump, sorry. Then here you wait for the bullets, then you go straight, and again hit the barrel, jump the dog. And here comes a very brutal part that it might be better to have a backup plan for this part. You can just shoot that guy until he transforms, then you can go and take a damage boost there. I suggest that for easy playing of that part. Because here, apart that you have gas, you can restore your life. So even taking those damage is not that bad. Oh, that was pretty shitty. And that was shitty too. But I made it to the boss, right? I'm just gonna explain that. The speedrun strat is very hardcore here. It's just jumping there and here and taking that damage boost. But that is just extremely hard to do. It's really extremely hard. Because, yeah, like now, I spawned the fires, so if I try to jump, well, I didn't go hit, but the thing is, you cannot scroll far to the right the screen. If you spawn that guy and he starts shooting, like there, everything is screwed up, the strat doesn't work. So you wanna go, and from this point, just spawn the guy. Like, oh, just hit me somehow, pretty strange. But the problem is making that jump. Making that jump is very hard and you can get hit many times there. And as you can see, you can easily die in that part if you try the yellow way. And if the emulator fucking start dropping frames, then you can go. But well, so the easy strat, just in fact, if you have arrows, that I think you do, just shoot twice to that guy. Or if you have a good aim, just do the double hit thing. Well, I don't think so. No, you know what? I think the best is just... yeah. So you can change to the arrows. Shoot 2 arrows, wait until he moves. Then take the damage boost there on that guy. The thing is that I have taken 1 damage boost, so if you follow this route, this might be a really safe route. Well, that is a little bit tricky to do, but yeah, you can just go like this. Here you can make it there, like skipping the hook. I just forgot to mention that. Well, I'm gonna do the speedrun way, which didn't work. Yeah. Here you can skip the hook, instead of going this hook up. Madres, don't throw yourself down. But it is possible to skip that hook. Like, yeah, from there you just throw yourself. You have to be in the right part of the hook, up there. But it's quite tricky, so probably to save play just go up the hook. But the pro way is skipping that one. Okay, here comes like another hard part. a really hard one, but again Joka did something really great. You know, I was doing so YOLO in this part. I was doing this way, well, not that way. This was my strat long time. Those set of YOLO jumps, those were my strat, but it's pretty risky as hell. And it's risky because if you fail your jump, it happens this. Well, one is getting hit and staying in the platform, but the second is just getting hit and going down, like there. I used to die a lot doing that. Well, Joka strat from here. Well, from here you shoot the arrow, jump right, then you just land and go there. Even if you get hit, you still land in the arrow that you shoot. So it is pretty safe to do that. It's really safe. It's really safe, honestly. That strat is very good. The thing here, if you spend too long, you get hit there by the fire. So if you wanna don't get hit here, I mean, make sure you can get hit. So if you can get hit, oh wow, you can screw it up like I did there. Very important, don't jump. First shoot, then jump. Otherwise it will happen what happened there. But yeah, you can get that hit the way I did it, and it is fine. There is another thing that is possible to do. Here, if you go too far to this hook to the right, whenever you jump, you're gonna make it to that upper hook. You see? That is crazy, but it has happened many times. After figuring out why was that happening, if you go too far to the right, that happened. You get that hook. So I'm just saying, be sure to be in the middle in this one, even a little bit behind like I am. Be sure to be in the middle in this one. Just in the middle, it is absolutely fine. You won't die. Like there is perfect. You can safely jump to the right. Because if you're like far to the right, you get the upper hook. But let me just try something. I have never like really explored that. Oh, come on, man, I didn't shoot. Oh, you see? What the fuck was that, man? That was really strange. So, avoid that by just don't landing in the far right. Just there. So you can go. Even if you take that hit, you need to make sure you don't die to that guy. If you have 33 of gas, just go straight. And the upper way is the best. The problem is making this part. I'm just gonna show you like how to do it. It's pretty tough, that part, but well. So for this part, what do? I just shoot. Yeah, the guy just throw basically the barrel. The barrel is just like bumping and he walks towards you. The barrel dies in one hit, like that. So you can only do one hit and just jump the dog and you will be fine. But you can... Oh, I had the arrows. You can do 2 shoots. Like in a normal run, if I have this kind of health, I will go straight, YOLO here, skipping everything. I mean, skipping the health, skipping everything and trying to don't get hit, which is pretty hard to do that. You can get hit there at the end. That's what you do in YOLO runs. But if you're low in health, you definitely wanna go for the... Oh, look. Now I got that, so that was pretty awesome. The health. So the drops are crazy, I mean random. So if that happens to you, then you just go straight. Just be careful of that fire. Wait for the fires here. You can go to the front here. But the thing is, look at this. If I press right and I go to the front, ouch, there, it doesn't jump there. But if I go to the left, somehow it makes it upper the platform. You see? In just one jump. So for that reason, here, after grabbing the health, I go to the left. Until I jump there, and then I jump to the hook. Without even caring about the guy, just skipping the guy. Well, I forgot to switch my this thing. Be careful of that fire that is below. It is possible to make all that like in one single go. Like let's say the fire was not there, so you just go here and straight, so you're able to make it like straight away, but it's quite difficult. You can wait there 2 cycles. Well, here there's many ways of getting this part, so if you have health maybe it will be worth doing this, but now I cannot do the damage boost there. There's a really easy way. This guy is the biggest troll ever. He's the biggest troll ever. I don't want to save here, but you can do this and he will die. Just shoot 2 arrows there, he will die. I just wanted to show like what really that guy does. Ouch. So if you shoot this guy, so after it becomes something else and he can kill you easily there. So normally what you want is to have 1 damage. Like now I have full health, I'm just gonna skip the part, the bottom health box. Making that jump is pretty tough. So you just take that damage boost and there you go, you're in the final boss. This part is probably the hardest part in the whole game. It's probably the hardest part. And the thing is here, here is very hard, like what to do. There you can fall, you can get a lot of hits, and that is really bad. But just in case you screw up, the ideal is jumping from there to this point without moving too far to the right so you don't get hit by that guy. So jumping to that, then you jump there, you jump over the guy, which is a little bit hard, but it's possible. You do that and then you go down there jumping, but just in case you're low in health, like now if I take 1 hit I die, you can do this strat, not the 2 arrows, just throw 1 and then you go, man. You're far high that he doesn't hit you. That's a really amazing trick. The ideal is just go like, hey, I didn't even knew that. Wow, man. Wow, I didn't knew that. Well, I didn't knew that. Nice. Nice findings. Oh, that was a shitty throw. You see? That was a shitty throw, but well, it's possible to don't get hit if you're just like really a dog. You can skip that last hit. Well, normally you don't have the fire there of that guy. Well, let's pretend you get hit there. Wait. Nice, man. That is amazing, man. That is a lot. That is faster. Well, I learned something, but I'm gonna forget that. But just, well, I'm gonna make it in slow motion so you can see like what exactly was the new finding. But it's just too hard, and probably they're too advanced, but it still matters. Well, yeah, that jump is pretty tricky, as I say. But even if you get hit, like there, it took me so long. This jump is tricky as well to don't get hit. So there, you just shoot and hit. Normally I was taking a damage boost there, but now it's possible to do without. Just let's say you get hit, you can get hit twice there. I selected the arrows for this last part. Just do that, man. Wow. You just do that, man. That's pretty awesome. Really, that is really great. I'm glad I discovered that. Ouch. Ouch. Well, you can get hit many times. Well, I'm just gonna go straight to the boss now that I showed more or less this last part. So, saving here. So the first thing you wanna do in this boss is grab that thing as fast as you can and go to the left. Then just keep shooting there. These things will come up and you can kill them there. The boss has like a barrier right there. Once you kill it, there's a full box health. And that is how you beat the boss. I'm gonna explain the boss fight. So what happens if you don't jump there? Then those things are chasing you and shooting you, and they just get really crazy. So I'm gonna go with this one that I have full health. Again, like just showing. So if you kill them, they just show up again and again and again, and this fucking controller is so bad, man. But yeah, if you manage to kill both, let's just find the easy strat. So you just go to the bottom and you kill them. No, it's just they're pretty brutal. As you can see, they're really brutal. Man, not that hard, but it's just really strange, the boss fight. It's really strange. I'm trying to find an easy strat for you guys, and it seems like just killing them at the same time, but it is the best strat. Well, probably you don't want to do that, but killing them at the same time, you can kill them with one hit like that. I just shoot once. So, yeah, the strategy is just like jump straight. The thing is that if you jump too far to the right, or to the middle here, you won't make it there, to that upper platform. You have to be in the left side, so you make it to that platform. If you're in the middle there, sometimes you can make it, sometimes you cannot. And also another thing is that if you jump while they're hitting you there, you just fall there. Or they can hit you in many ways, so the best is just go straight and get that kill of both, then it's easy cake. And grab the health if in case you need. So again, I changed for the arrows again here. This guy that guy can be random. I'm not sure. Oh, that hits you. But yeah, again, you know, with the arrows is the way to go here. Oh, you see what happens if you don't kill them. If you try to hit with the arrows that thing, it doesn't make that much damage, that barrier. So that's why you use the normal hit. And then yeah, I should his hitbox opens once he lands for the second part. So I'm just gonna save right here. So if I try to hit the guy, it doesn't hit until he lands. So you just wait until he lands, throw an arrow, go 2, 3, as many as you need to kill the boss. So as long as you have arrows, you should be fine. He always starts running towards you. Sometimes he stops there, sometimes he doesn't. He might stop in the right side too. And he might throw those things really fast or really slow. That one is really slow, so you never know what he's gonna do. But those are like the things he does. So once you know that, it's just pretty easy, and once you have enough arrows, just be, as I explained earlier, if you hit like close to him, it doesn't make the damage that it should. Like once you have the arrow on the screen, it makes more damage, but if you are straight to him like there, it makes like a single buster damage. So you wanna be far apart from him. Like let's say it's supposed to be 6 hits, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that's the 6 hits. Now check at this. That was 1, that was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I didn't kill him. So that is why you have not to shoot him like close. Even if you have the arrow selected, it will consider that is the other. the other thing. Wait, there's one thing that I have never ever practiced in my life. I'm not sure if he's gonna stand here or something. Can he hit me here? Yeah, he can stand there. Okay. Yeah. So it's random if he stops or not. So that's it. That's Darkwing Duck. Yeah. So I hope it's useful, this tutorial. I thought it would be shorter, but well, sometimes happen like that. So after that, just get the credits and GG. If you have any other questions, just let me know. Leave me a message or something. I will try as much as I can to answer you. I pretty much give some example of how to play the game. So yeah, I can try a full run if you want. And that's the lovely ending.